Honestly, this news is really devastating. Since the news broke yesterday night or evening, a lot of people are like, no, this should be fake news. They hope that this is really fake news, but unfortunately, it's not really turning out to be fake news because it's all over the place. Of course, you don't expect the parents to say anything, and it's a very rude shock. Of course, a lot of us must have heard about this, the death of Davido's son and Chioma. Their son is just so devastating. Of course, a lot of mixed reactions here and there, here and there, here and there. Blame game here, blame game there. Oh, some people are calling for you know, for the full investigation of this whole thing. What is happening? What happened? What happened? What happened? Could it be as a result of carelessness? But unfortunately, those who are not even involved, of course, if you have human feelings, you know what it means. You know exactly what this really signifies. What it really signifies. And from what we are hearing, Chioma is in coma. And what do you expect? You should know a lot of people's mind have been going left, right, and center. Oh, all of a sudden, two of them were not together according to what we learned. We know how they started, and all of a sudden, things began to go the other way. But recently, again, they are coming together, which I believe that a lot of people really love them. They love them, especially the girl called Chioma. A lot of people really have a affection for her among all the other ladies that have children for Davido. She's mostly loved by most Nigerians. All of a sudden that they are coming together, that is, we'll be hearing that their wedding is going to be next year. They ought to have done it, but due to one thing or the other, because we don't even know, they just couldn't even cope. But now they are coming together. People are really happy for them. But before you could say Jack Robinson, this is what we are hearing. Can you imagine such a thing? Can you imagine such a thing? This is really devastating. I don't really understand. If she's not in coma, I guess what she will be doing, because cry alone will not even solve it. Cry alone will not even solve the problem. See the handsome baby. God have mercy. This is really sad, really unfortunate. May the soul of the young chap rest in peace. Be comforted, Davido and Çøma, and do get closer to God as you formalize your marriage. Carelessness, so sad indeed. I am totally helpless and discounted with a word difficult to say. Rest in peace. Of course, the thing too heavy for mouth. It's too heavy for mouth. Oh, it's too heavy for mouth. Mm. It's too heavy for mouth. It's too heavy for mouth. How do they explain it? Until is that post this? Someone say I don't even believe it. Just like I said, a lot of people are like, what kind of a thing is this? What kind of a thing is this? As its name implies, Ifeanyi Chukwu, there's nothing too hard for God to do. With God, all things are possible. Nothing too hard for Him. God forbid our assurance. I know it is a prank. God, please let this not be true. My heart is beating very fast. If someone's heart is beating very fast, then you can imagine the mother. The mother. You can imagine the mother. You can imagine the parents. Not that it's not going to be painful to the father, but the bond between the mother and the child is, it's you can't fathom it. You cannot really fathom it. Not to talk of a woman that went into labor room and been nursing this baby. Honestly, it is something that a lot of people cannot even comprehend, or they cannot come in terms with. We are still struggling to believe this. Why, in God's name, was he left alone around pool? I suspect foul play. Waiting. This caused a hole again between Davido and Çøma. Not a good news at all. Of course, it's not even looking good. Do we call this a mishap the will of God? I sympathize with the family. Some people say, oh, maybe it is destined to happen. Spiritual investigation should be conducted among the order. Just hope this news is not true, but unfortunately, it's becoming true. So sad indeed. OBO, accept my deepest condolences. What will people say? What will people say? That is exactly what they are going to be saying. That is exactly what they are going to be saying. Some people are just speechless. If people are speechless, why would the Chioma not be in coma? This is really unbelievable. 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 This is sheer carelessness. This could have been prevented. How disheartening. God forbid. If my son, you will live and see your fifth generation. Nothing will happen to you. You will be above your father in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Bad news. Nigerian musician Davido has lost his son, Ifeanyi. Not normal, simple, but the flaunting was extremely too much. Any enemies hit this little child out of envy, so pained. It's really, 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 really sad. Some minutes ago, a blogger posted a video was teaching his son how to swim. Boom, another minute Ifeanyi is dead. Now, wow, what kind of a thing is this? To be sincere with truth, now very useless and careless parents cause am. Don't even wish it's true. I wish the family were anyway. What sort of negligence and carelessness is this? Some people they say it is spiritual. And a lot of people are always flaunting, always around them. Always around them. Something is really wrong with that family. They should go for deliverance. And if not sacrifice, may they deliver. Okay. Can't even get over this. What is sadness? So handsome little kid. If true, R.I.P. God forbid. This can't be true. This isn't true. The band's son got drowned. Davido's son allegedly got drowned. Where are others with a initial D? Tell them to leave swimming pool alone and to sight it away from their kids. This is sadly sad. Sadly sad. This issue of children drowning in swimming pool is becoming rampant, especially this year. Last year and this year, we had cases of this whole thing. Oh my God. We have cases of this children drowning. A lot of schools taking students to swimming pool. The next thing you'll be hearing on reasonable information or unreasonable and news concerning this whole thing. Some are still in court because of this. Some schools are still in court because of this children drowning in a swimming pool. Is it not is it not ridiculous? It is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So guys, well, that's just it. So let's hear your opinion on this and let's have your take because one is speechless.